Okay, well, they folded it in half, which I've never seen that done before. What is up, everybody, and welcome to this week's Taste Test Challenge. This is part 3 of the Chicago Dog and Company Taste Test Challenge series, I guess you can call it. This week I'm going to be doing a pizza puff, which is something I had up in Chicago all the time. Normally when I went out for lunch, like from work or something, I'd go to a place, I'd grab a hot dog and a pizza puff. And then here is Tamale, which I will open that and show you that once I get around to it. Now, they didn't have the normal pizza puffs. They had like just a cheese one, a sausage one, and a pepperoni one. Now, the ones that I'm used to, it's kind of like a combination one where they have the sausage, pepperoni, and cheese, you know, all kind of ground up inside the middle of it. So I'm not really sure if this is going to be exactly the same as the pizza puffs that I remember. But we're going to see here. It looks the same, I can tell you that, because I did look in this bag. It does look the same. And these are deep fried. And they take a little while to cook, especially when they take them off of frozen. They said this will take about like 8 minutes, which is fine. So, this is a pizza puff. Let's see. See, there's not a whole lot of filling in there. See, the pizza puffs I remember, as soon as you take that first bite, you got a bunch of stuff right there. This is kind of weak on the filling. Let me push some up and see what I can get here. Yeah, that's not. I mean, it is a pizza puff, but it's not the pizza puff that I remember. Not even, I mean, it kind of has the taste, but the filling's not right. It doesn't have the flavor in the filling as much as like what I remember. So yeah, that's another disappointment. Another disappointment on there. And I'm gonna give that one probably like a 3.7. Not good at all. Not good at all. I mean, you can see there's like hardly. Let's see if I can get that for you. There's like no flavor in there. I mean, there's no filling. You know, the pizza puffs I remember, you know, this thing would be puffed up, it'd have a rounded top on it, it'd be all stuffed with filling in there and a lot of flavor, and that does not have it. That does not have it. Very disappointed again. All right, let's try the tamale. Maybe they can redeem themselves on the tamale. Okay, well, they folded it in half, which I've never seen that done before. Okay, actually, it's 4 little tamales. Okay, I've never seen that before. 4 little tamales rolled up to make like one big one. And it's 4 individual because the breading is on all sides. It's not like they took a round one and then just, you know, like cut it. That's not what this is. They got actually breading all the way around it. All right, well, let's see. Okay. All right, now that's pretty good. That is actually pretty good. Yeah. That is exactly what I remember a tamale tasting like. Exactly. Yeah. That is good. Okay, they redeemed themselves on this one. Because, I mean, you go back and look at the other two challenges that I did on these, weren't all that great. Very disappointing, very disappointing. Now, the tamale is actually very good. It is actually very good. So I'm going to give that, I'll give that probably a 7.8. That's actually pretty good. Actually pretty good for a tamale. I like the big round ones though, which is the same way as these, but only, you know, it's round. It's a big round one. Kind of like the kind you get from like Portillo's up there and stuff like that. Those are the kind that I like. But this is exactly the same flavor. Exactly the same flavor. And it is actually very good. It's actually very good. So they kind of did redeem themselves on that one. But I would say overall for this whole series I did, these 3 parts, the series, they're not really a place I'm going to go back to. You know, sadly enough. They're not a place I'm going to go back to. I'd rather go, because they're like 2 miles down the street from where Rosati's was. If you look at the Rosati's taste test challenges that I did, they're only like 2 miles down the street from Rosati's. So actually, if I'm going to go up that far, I'm just going to keep going to Rosati's. Now, I'm still going to go back to Rosati's. I'm going to give them a second chance on the pizza. If you watched the pizza one I did, I am going to do that. And I'm also going to get a Chicago hot dog from there and see how their Chicago hot dogs are. And that'll be coming up soon, eventually. But yeah. Well, all right, guys. We knew it was going to happen eventually, sooner or later. You know, it was probably going to happen. My microphone cut out for some reason. I have no idea why. But luckily, it got through pretty much the entire video. At the end, I was just saying on you know, how Rosati's was a lot better. I was going to go back there and all that stuff. That was basically the last, you know, I mean, it only cut out like about a minute before I was done anyway. So anyway, guys, that was this week's Taste Test Challenge. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet. And come back next week for another Taste Test Challenge. See you then. Thanks, guys.